right, 7 seconds. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, the great, who's teaching this truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole full elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming out, the elect nation of, Israel, the only nation that the Lord's dealing with, according to biblical scriptures. Brother, Yuwanathon from GMS Detroit. And this video I want to get into is getting into the vibration is, this is really the time to tighten up. You see the tariffs that so-called DJ Trump is putting out there. And if you get into certain things on how the world operates, and I'm talking about Esau's kingdom, is going to fall, but it's not going to come back up, man. This horror, and I'm talking about America, is going to have a debt that they can't pay back, and these other nations are going to be pissed. All right, because America was into a lot of fornications with these other nations. All right, Slock you. They got both my just one of them. Slock had both. I thought I had both my swords, but just one of them. Just grab Revelations. Reads. Let me turn this light off for a moment. $17. And I'll start at verse 2. Let's get to the point. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornications, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornications. Yeah, that was philosophies of what America does, man. When you look at these other nations, they take on the vibrations of America. Now you can see, when you look at other nations, Russia, China, Japan, so on and so forth, you will see that, for a small example, the police, and I gave a nation like Japan, they usually have like the samurai and so forth and whatnot, but, they in a, blue collar shirt with a badge, so on and so forth. So that's part of the wine, the philosophies that they took from America. And America has dipped into each nation when it comes to, and I was getting to the tariffs, because America is known for the imports and exports. And especially, Slovakia, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you take in, it's an import. So, the gold, the oil, so on and so forth. You see that. Okay? And, I was watching an older video of Elder Apostle Ramlab. We got it's spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt, and you can also say spiritual Nineveh, And he gave the and correct me if I'm wrong when I use this word, compare and contrast to what a whore does. With a whore, when they see a man that they like, she might have a man that likes to get her nails done. She might have a man that want to get some food. A man that can get her freak on with. A man to appease or please her needs in each category. And that's how America is. All right? And that's when you see, like, when a certain country, so on and so forth, has a specific resource that's beneficial to her, because we're known for our our motor vehicles. I'm from Detroit. We got the Motor City. So, of course, to power these vehicles that we drive, we need oil. So-called petrodollar. But not getting too deep off the point. These are